Today we're testing 2 keto-friendly donut recipes. Sarah and I have almost 300 videos on this channel, and there's only one other donut video, and that was when we made an egg white donut with a Boston cream filling, and we kind of messed that one up, but it was still decent. But we were looking for more of a kind of thicker, heftier donut than just like the egg white protein donut. So we came across 2 recipes that we're interested to try. The first recipe is a warm lemon blueberry donut with a cream cheese glaze. And before we start, this video is sponsored by us. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We are really hoping to get to 250,000 subscribers. Subscribing is free and it helps support our channel. We don't ask often, but when we do, we try to make it impactful. So the first keto-friendly donut recipe that we're gonna try today is by joyfilledeats.com. We're gonna be leaving a link to this recipe in the description below. If you click more ... you will open up the description and get all the links to the recipes. We do not give you the exact measurements of the ingredients in these recipes because Sarah and I are just testing them and we want you guys to support the original creators. So why I picked this recipe? Sarah's asking me to explain. Hello, it is a warm lemon blueberry donut with a cream cheese glaze. Everything about that sounds absolutely delicious. The recipe ingredients are pretty standard, which is another reason why I picked it. Most people will have most of these ingredients at home if you're following a ketogenic lifestyle. So first up, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We're going to combine Greek yogurt, almond flour, coconut flour, sweetener, we're using Swerve, butter, an egg, lemon extract, baking powder, a pinch of salt, and we're going to mix that all together until it's fully combined. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of batter, honestly. This recipe says it's supposed to make 12 mini donuts. You're supposed to be using a silicone donut mold for this recipe. There are 6 donuts in this mold. This is the only mold that we had. We're gonna try to make as many donuts as we can fill into these molds fully. We only have 4, so we have 2 empty ones. If you're gonna be using the same mold that we did, maybe double this recipe because you're definitely not gonna have enough. Okay, the next step is to press in some blueberries into each of the donuts. Be careful, I bet you this will stain your fingers or stain anything really, so. Just there, that's yours.
I want more than that.
How about that? Are these blueberries?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna take the back of my spoon then and
Yeah.
push it in. This is gonna go into the oven for about 25 minutes, but the instructions were for the mini donuts and these are bigger, so I'm gonna be checking on them just to make sure that they're fully cooked through. We're going to start on the glaze for these donuts. It's a cream cheese glaze that I'm really excited about. And then we have another very special donut that we're going to be testing today, one that Sarah chose. So hopefully this is gonna be a nice lemony glaze for our donuts. To a bowl, we're gonna be adding in softened cream cheese, butter, that's also melted or softened. And next up, you're gonna add in your sweetener. We are using Swerve for this recipe. This creator has her own sweetener blend that she uses for her recipes. Her sweetener is like a mix of erythritol, xylitol, and others. We're just gonna be using Swerve for this recipe. So she says that if she uses 2 tablespoons of her recipe, you're supposed to use 1.5 tablespoons of another type of keto-friendly sweetener. So that's what we did. We're gonna add in our lemon extract and our heavy cream, and we're gonna whisk that all together. We stuck it in the microwave for a touch because it was kind of lumpy, but now it's really, really smooth and it smells good. So our donuts are cooling, our frosting is ready. We're gonna move on to our next keto-friendly donut idea, which is one Sarah chose and I'm reluctant about, but Sarah, take it away. So our next keto-friendly donut recipe comes from a Porking Good website, which is a distributor of pork rinds. So you guessed it, this next keto-friendly donut is going to have pork rinds in it. No. So we did actually do a video many a moon ago, I don't even know, maybe 2020? Yes, we have been making videos for that long, where we tried to incorporate pork rinds in a sweet way. And Emily was not a fan. Still kind of smells like pork rinds to me, so. All right, well, bon appetit. Is it good? I don't know. To me, it still tastes like pork with cinnamon pork. I'm not over it.
Emily is still not over it. These are called pork rind crumb keto donut holes. And if you look at the donut hole, it actually looks like a legitimate donut hole that you get at like Dunkin' Donuts or something. So it's been 3 years. It's time to revisit this and see if we can eat pork rinds in a sweet way. So these creators have a cute name. It's called Keeping Up with the Keto Dashians on Instagram. So we're gonna link this article in the description below. So to a bowl, we're gonna be combining crushed pork rinds, egg, vanilla extract, cake batter extract that we haven't used in a while, a sweetener of your choice. We are going to be using allulose and some baking powder, and we're going to mix to combine that. While we're mixing it, we're going to be heating up our oil. You can use whatever oil you want. We're gonna be using avocado oil in this case. You should heat it up to 375 degrees. So here's our batter. The cake batter extract has this really dark yellow color, which I think is gonna coat this nicely and turn it into this. It doesn't really look like pork rinds, and it doesn't smell like pork rinds either, which, you know what? I'm having a lot of hope for this recipe. So our oil is up to temperature at 375. We're gonna start forming our donut holes. I'm gonna be forming kind of dollops with my spoon and putting it into the hot oil. I don't think that there's any type of mold that's gonna work with this. I'm just gonna do it freehand, organic, if you will.
It should turn into spheres.
Do one at a time. Just try one to see what happens.
Maybe turn down the heat. It looks like it's browning.
I mean, it says 375, which is pretty high in heat. I know, I don't know. Oh no, I just cracked my nail off.
Yeah, it's very dark on, oh no, yeah.
Maybe you should make it smaller. What do you think?
Yeah. Look.
Is it not cooked all the way?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah!
Kind of like squishy. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Kind of reminds me of funnel cake.
They're not donut holes.
I mean, they're round. What? Donut holes are formed from the holes of the donut. They're dough. Some of them look like donut holes. Others have more of an organic feel. We're not going to judge them at this point. We're going to let them cook fully.
What?
Ah!
That is not a donut hole.
Okay, so the oil temperature that the website described was 375. When we put it in, pretty much they turn instantly dark brown. So we did turn down the heat of our oil, and it's seeming to work out a little better. So we have two here that are looking a little bit more promising. And this oil is probably closer to 300 degrees. We're gonna give these a couple minutes in the oil to fry up, and then we're going to be tossing them in an allulose cinnamon blend. We're gonna be plating them up along with our blueberry donuts that look a little bit more promising with a little bit of the cream cheese glaze, and then we're gonna be going downstairs and trying them.
I have to say that Sarah's turned out like turds.
I think they could look fine.
So we're gonna try the one that looks the most promising first. These are the lemon blueberry cake donuts. And they look like cake. They look like they have the consistency of cake, so I'm excited to try it.
Okay. Emily did put a generous amount of frosting.
Very good.
Frosting is not too sweet, lemony. Maybe we should have stuck more blueberries in there.
These would be great with coffee for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm really liking it. I am eating all of this and not eating any of that. This is the first time I've ever used lemon extract.
Really, same.
And I like it.
I am surprised at how little
it made.
Yeah, I'm surprised because it said it could make 12 donuts, and I'm just wondering how big those donuts would
They must have been bite size.
Yeah, because we only made about 4 with the normal size donut.
So double the recipe if you want to make 6. We mentioned that Joyful Eats has her own sugar replacement blend that she uses. That does have xylitol in it though. So these little guys, they can't even lick a molecule of xylitol.
If you're new to keto, you might not know that xylitol is deadly to dogs and cats.
Toxic. So we prefer to use allulose or swerve in our recipes. We try to not feed our dogs things with like sugar alcohols in them, just in case. You never know where these little guys might end up, and so we just want to be safe. We love them.
We don't like taking chances.
Right.
Okay, time to move on.
What is it?
I mean, I don't think they look terrible. Especially covered with the cinnamon and allulose blend. While we were making these, I could just tell instantly that the oil was kind of hot. We use pork rinds a lot on our channel. We fry them a lot on our channel. And the oil was way too hot, I think.
Which is the ones that are not burnt?
The ones on the top. I'm just gonna go in with an open mind and an open heart.
Rocky Mountain oysters. You know what those are?
Yeah. Have you ever had that?
Nope.
Well then. Okay, let's just eat it.
It does not smell like pork rinds. I will give it that. I don't want to eat this though.
You're gonna eat it.
Yeah.
1,
2,
3.
go.
The oil definitely absorbed into this thing.
Yeah.
It's not like airy like a donut at all.
It almost looks like jelly.
The oil, yeah.
It's if I squeeze it, it's
doesn't
very
really
odd.
it doesn't taste like pork rinds.
No, it does not taste like pork rinds. I will give it that. The flavorings really mask that pork rind flavor really well. The texture is kind of off because it's kind of wet on the inside, but I feel like it just absorbed a lot of the oil.
If you guys have extra pork rinds on hand that you guys want to get rid of, maybe you could try to do this. Let us know if you have a technique that works for you. Maybe we did something wrong.
That's possible
That's
too.
very possible that we did something wrong.
It's too bad because I believe that there's something here. I just don't know where we went wrong with this recipe. We challenge you guys to go visit the original creators link, try this recipe, give it a try, let us know what you think and how you were able to be successful because I feel like it's somewhat there, but maybe we just need to try this again at some point. So this one might not have turned out that well, but we did make some really good keto-friendly mug cakes. If you want to see that video, you can click right here and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.
You can take those home.
No, here. Emery's pushing it right.